Hello, MonstersAbound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 15 of my Repanse campaign. Last time we declared war on the Lizardmen because of running out of people to fight. It turns out the Order Tide is, right, we know Clan Eshin is around here, so there's some people to fight over here, so that's quite good. Otherwise, I mean, the Orcs are fucked, Sartosa's fucked, Ikkit's fucked. The Wood Elves, I don't want to fight. The Vampires, also fucked. So, and Norska, pretty fucked. And even the Dark Elves looking fairly fucked. So, there's probably some people in Lustria to kill. Like, I imagine, like, the Awakened's still alive, so that's something. Yeah, I mean, I could go... Is the Order Tide worse now? I feel like it's worse. It feels worse. Oh god, I mean, I've been mulling this over, right? Because I was looking at this map the other day and I was going, for fuck's sake, this is just silly, isn't it? Because I mean, look, you've got the Empire. The Empire's vast. I mean, there's no way the Vampires are going to be able to fight back against that. It's just impossible. By this point, the Empire has steam tank divisions. They're just going to roll over skeletons, no problem. The Bretonnians, again, very, very strong. The Dwarves, ridiculously strong. The thing is, they don't even have as many settlements as the Empire, but I guarantee you they're probably strength rank 1. If not, yep, there we go, strength rank 1. I'm not sure how, like, economically strong they are, but I'm going to assume, like, stupid powerful. It's because their economy's great. In fact, it's so good that you just can't really do much against it. And I've been thinking about this for a little while, and my suspicion is the problem is Confederation. That's, I think, the problem. My suspicion is the problem is Confederation, because there seems to be a lot of good guy factions on the map, right? I mean, you've got, like... I mean, the Vampires, you start off with, I want to say, 3 factions of Vampires here, one of which is Tempelhof. Then you have Manfred and Vlad. You've also got Kemler over in the mountains over here, and I guess you could assume, like, Musalon's another one, although they only start off with the city, so they're probably super dead very early on. You also have one undead faction down here. Now, they're quite spaced out, very likely to get individually wiped out very early on. Meanwhile, the Dwarves. Right, okay, so you start off with a Dwarf faction here, there's Dwarf faction down here, Dwarf faction up here, Dwarf faction up here, Dwarf faction up here. There's one over here, one over here, one over here. Now, you're starting to see the problem. There's a lot of Dwarves on the map. The Empire, I mean, the Empire is all Empire factions. Bretonnia, all Bretonnia factions. The High Elves, all High Elf factions. The Orcs. Now, the Orcs do start off with quite a few factions down here, but they tend to suicide themselves against the much stronger defense of the Dwarves, which means they tend to get counterattacked and wiped out. So the Greenskins, like, I have occasionally seen the Greenskins get quite strong, and I think that's because there's a big concentration of them down here. The Dark Elves, again, get quite strong because there's a big concentration of them up here. The other bad guy factions, I mean, the Vampirates are spread all over the map, and they're quite... I mean, they're not really empire builders, they're more sort of raiders. The Skaven, again, spread all over the map, right? I mean, the Ikkit's over here, you've got Clan Pestilence down here, Clan Moors over here. They're all next to quite strong enemies, which means they don't tend to get very far. And they're not concentrated. So my suspicion is that it's Confederation which is the issue, because the good guy factions tend to confederate together quite early on and quite quickly. And so they snowball. Whereas the bad guy factions can't. Nor are they likely to confederate anyway, because they usually hate each other. So they tend to stay small. So my suspicion is Confederation's the problem. Holy shit, what the fuck is Ungrim doing up here? Oh, it doesn't matter. So that's my suspicion. So I'm wondering, there must be a mod that, like, stops AI Confederation. Like, I don't mind me confederating. Would that make the game too easy, though? It's one of those things where I'm like... I mean, Creative Assembly must have already played around with that, because they've got ways to sort of model a game. If you've not watched... they do some great talks... I can't remember what it's on, but I think it's like on like Twitch, where they kind of discuss the AI and general mechanics and sieges and stuff, and it's really interesting. And they sort of have a way of modelling, like they showed it with Three Kingdoms, where they showed like Cao moving around the map and what the logic of the AI doing that was. Like, why is Cao heading south? Why is he now heading west? And you could actually, like, they could dig in and find out why the AI had picked to perform that action. And I would be amazed if they haven't done the same thing with Total War Warhammer 2 and sort of said, okay, what if we turn off confederations? But at this point, I'm thinking anything's worth a shot, because this is silly. Like, I'm allied to the entire world and I'm running out of people to beat up, and that's why we declared war on the lizard men. Exactly. Okay, so, Repanse. You, my dear, will become a scarred veteran. I mean, you look alright, considering you're supposed to be a peasant. There we go. Henry, oh god, I don't know, like Indomitable. Fine. Donna. Someone was getting annoyed that I wasn't picking leading by example, which is, like, who the fuck cares? I don't need leadership. Leadership's a double-edged sword anyway. And then more leadership. Again, leadership is... I'm just going to fucking pick training, even though I know it doesn't make any effect, because Henry's got training as well. That's right. Watch me do it. Ah, feels so good. I'm going to get missile resistance for Thyracina. Thyracina's going to heal up, and we're going to do some more raising, because that's about the only thing that's going to give us some reasonable... Oh, Sir John is good to go. Oh, yes, we've got Queek dicking about. Well, I'm not the one dicking about, mate. You're just twatting about. I don't. Also, Chaos arrived, but I think maybe they took one look at this and just went, nope, we're fucking... So they've probably escaped to Lustria in exile or something. Probably just holed up, sipping martinis. That's my suspicion anyway. So let's grab something that's gonna... Yes. Okay, sure. Sure. Let's do that. I don't really know what else I want, to be honest. I guess horses? Yeah, horses, sure. I mean, we've got lots of money. Probably could get another army. Maybe I'll think about doing that in a minute. Harold Pottery. You, my friend, are going to be a, I don't know, specialist. We found some rats. Defender of the weak. Yes. Also, finder of rats, seller of pots. I would lead with those.
I bid you welcome and invite you to say your piece.
Say your piece. What you got? Non-aggression pact. I mean, sure. Frankly, I'm amazed I'm not already military allied with you at this rate. If Archaon, I mean, when Archaon turns up, he's going to have a hell of a shock, isn't he? I have come to destroy the fucking hell. What's this? Oh my! Before he gets rolled over by steam tanks. Oh no, shoddy workmanship. Oh, peasants. Oh no, that really is too much. That, oh my goodness. Okay, well, never mind. The Cabal has declared war on the Reichland. Well, good luck to Egrim. He's going to fucking need it. And Ikit is raiding us. So, okay, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to chase after Queek.
In the lady's name.
And then I'm going to... It wastes a bit of chivalry, but I'm going to do that, because that way we might be able to, like, scare him into actually fighting us. I like to think that Queek's currently terrified of John, because, I mean, Queek threw everything he had at John. I mean, it was a day, all the rat bodies, and John came out of that with 41 men and 1 woman. Callie. Still alive. So that was pretty impressive. I also meant to do some renames and forgot, but that is classic me.
Bretonia is patient when listening and fair in judgment. Speak.
Hello. An aggression pact. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm at war with the Wood Elves because Tyrion declared, or maybe Orion declared war on Tyrion. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. It's something to do with tights. I'm going to assume anything to do with elves is tights-based, realistically. Okay, we have been spotted. Has Queek buggered off? The likelihood is, yes, Queek has probably fucked off.
I pray for cooler climate.
Yes, I know you do. I know. Why are you under siege? Uh-oh.
No, you failed.
Okay, they're mostly slaves.
Valiant Lord.
Which means John, I mean, lightning never strikes twice, right? That's probably fine. John's fine. Don't worry about him. He'll be okay. I've got faith in John. Big faith. Let's get some defences here. I don't know why. Just feel like it. The Servants of Chaos are dead. I can't remember if there's ones in the north or south, but I imagine they just went over to Lustria and got drunk.
Lord, and
You know, they looked at the world and went, well, what's the point of trying to destroy it when everyone's, you know, having hugs and kissing each other? It's just repulsive. So they probably just gave up. Don't blame them. Henry, you're a specialist. Sure. John.
Yes.
I'm a little bit concerned about your future survival, as well as the survival of Telstan III, but I'm sure this is fine, and you're going to be A-okay.
Welcome. We receive you with the lady's grace.
Aleth, have you got one settlement left? Oh dear. You're still at war with anyone. To be honest, I don't... Oh no, you've got a few settlements left. I mean, the elves... You're surrounded by people who do not like you, apart from Katep. I'm going to be honest. Of all the people to have to like you, Katep probably not high up the ones that are probably a good idea. No. Set off on a dangerous path. Mate, I'm halfway... Well, I'm the other side of the world of you. And also, I'm not fighting all the elves in the world. Okay, I'm sure... I mean, John, it worked last time. This time, it's fine. Not the first time John's been in ambush, but this is okay. I mean, you know, I'm going to have to change his name to the ambushed, aren't I? We've got a big blob of Skaven on our right flank who are now being surrounded by knights from all sides, which is bad for them and good for us. More knights charging in. There are some death runners there who need to be mopped up. More questing knights. Perfect. Okay, we've also been attacked in the trebuchets, which is the worst place to be attacked by Skaven. You don't want Skaven popping up in your trebuchets. Nasty. See a doctor. Our front line of pilgrims is holding the line while our questing knights do their stuff, but these poor old battle pilgrims over here are getting absolutely riddled with... look at how much damage those shurikens are doing. It's just ridiculous. Oh, the slings. It's because they're armor piercing and also death globes. Ow, 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 ow. Death globes are the worst. Okay, questing knights are mopping up the rats over here. We've got a big surround on them. You can see they're starting to run. The death runners, though, are fighting to the last. They've taken down a few knights, not many. More menace from below coming up from below our knights. We have mopped up the clan rats popping up in our trebuchets, and we're going to get back on them. Get those guys back on them. Get them firing again. More questing knights slamming into the Skaven slave spears. These Clanation triads still fighting on, though. They've done some damage to us, but they are not really much of a threat. The main threat is all these missile units, because our knights, as we've seen, are very slow to catch up with them, which means they can do a lot of damage. It means I'm going to try and concentrate on using my archers. Also, Callie spotted this big blob of Skaven slaves down here, and so we're going to pop a Dwellers from below, which is going to do a lot of damage and also create a lot of lag for some reason. Something about this spell, for some reason, causes a lot of lag. So that's going to do quite a chunk of damage to these guys. You can see they're just popping all over the place. Here comes the reinforcements charging over the hill. But our trebuchets are moving up to pound them as they advance on us. Hopefully our questing knights can mop up what remains of the Skaven before they arrive. So, the engagement on our left flank has mostly dried up as the Skaven flee thanks to our questing knights, but on the right flank we've still got these missile units to deal with, and of course because they're Clanation, they are very, very nasty. We're concentrating fire on trying to take out the Deathglow Bombardiers, because I mean, look at how many kills. They've got 43 kills. That's too many kills for an AI unit to get during a battle. More menace from below, but this time right underneath our battle pilgrims, which is fine, to be honest. They're there just to do that. Queek has engaged John and Telstian and a bunch of battle pilgrims in combat, which means he is, I mean, one-on-one he can probably take John, but one on this many, probably not. Okay, Questing Knights have managed to finish off, but we do have some Death Runners, just 22 of them heading for our Trebuchets. Meanwhile, the Trebuchets are pounding the advancing Skaven column. Getting big kills, slamming straight into those Storm Vermin, racking up a lot of damage there. And the more Skaven we can kill as they're marching towards us, the better. We really need to mop these guys up. I've decided that, I mean, they can do damage to us, but not that much damage, so I'm going to get my archers to try and sort of fend them off. Meanwhile, my knights are going to concentrate on mopping up what's left of the enemy infantry, so that our battle pilgrims are ready to accept the charge from the incoming Skaven reinforcements. The Death Runners have been driven off, but they have managed to take out one of my field trebuchets. Never mind, not the end of the world. Skaven are starting to thin out here, which means the trebuchets are losing their effectiveness. I mean, they're still pretty effective, taking out big blobs of rats, and you can see already a couple of units not very happy about being pounded by moist ammunition. I'm just going to give them a little charge here, just to like try and get their attention, and that does seem to have worked. I'm taking a lot of damage from these Deathglow bombardiers, though, and although I'm shooting them, or I was shooting them, I think they're shooting at the Glutter Runners now. Although we're shooting, they are running away. Our Questing Knights now coming down. We've got a big blob of Questing Knights here, but again, they're running away, and it's just going to be a pain in the arse to charge after them. We do have, though, a big blob of rats right here, which is the perfect place to fire trebuchet shots into, which is having very much the desired effect of killing hundreds with each shot. Well, I mean, tens with each shot, maybe, not hundreds. So, our knights are going to ignore this little skirmishing force on our flank. What they're going to do is they're going to swing round and smash the Skaven in the flank. Now, that's probably going to be enough to break them, if the trebuchet isn't enough to break them, because the trebuchet are causing so much damage that these rats are not very happy. The knights sweeping around, cutting off the Skaven's escape route. That's going to make them very unhappy, because they're going to be attacked in the flank as well as smashed by trebuchet fire. And a lot of them are already dead. And plus, Queek's been knocked out. There's rats fleeing in every direction across the dunes. And the knights are chasing them down. And with the last few units starting to break and run, the Skaven have realised that this is basically a lost battle. And army losses take effect. And there we go. John has fought his way out of yet another ambush. Can he do the hat trick? I think we're probably going to find out. I'm terrible at fighting Skaven. Well, I guess you're going to have to bring a lot more rats next time, Queek, because that did nothing. I mean, that was absolute carnage. The trebuchets did great. Questing Knights did fantastically. Even the battle pilgrims held the line, and our archers were fairly good at dealing with all of those gutter runners. Though what I should have done is got Callie to nuke them with Awakening of the Wood, because that will slow them down. I think that's what I need to do in future. But anyway, that's something to consider for next time that Sir John gets ambushed.
Welcome. We receive you with the lady's grace.
Hello. What do you want? Military alliance. Alright. Alright, I'm down with it. Let's do that.
Welcome and invite you to say your piece.
And you want a military... Oh, you meant... It's almost a military alliance? Okay, sure. But no, just military access. Do you want a military... You want a military alliance. Okay, good. Good. Everyone's friends. That's nice. That's nice, although somewhat boring. Right, we have constructed the Night Watch here, which is going to reduce the effect from corruption in half, Has it settled? It's actually going down a touch, but it's the public order there is absolutely fine, so we won't have to worry about that.
I go.
Let's go and wreck Granite Massif.
To battle then. The ladies.
Bop. And
Burning justice.
do we not get...
Let the flames take it.
Do we not... Why do we just have raise or
What
occupy?
was theirs is ours. Now, fight!
It's a bit weird. Okay, Repanse de Crusade. Oh, she's got perfect vigor. Nice. I think she's got perfect vigor anyway, but still. And a Sword of Battle. And a Court Jester. All that good stuff. Why did we not get... Oh, because it's not an evil faction. That's why. Oh. Oh, well. Yeah, could be worse. Okay, I think we're just going to bop them. Yep, there we go. And Sir John is a ledge. Confirmed. He's got a potion of healing. Killed a bunch of guys or rats. And did we lose someone? Who did we lose? Oh, we lost a trebuchet. Oh, never mind. That's not a big deal. We can get more trebuchets with untwistable stomachs.
Do you know who I am?
Okay, just go into new member, taxes and vows. Do you like me? I think you probably like me. I've trespassed against you, but I did it to save your life. So, how about a non-aggression pact and military access? Because I don't really want that province to be... Hello. Hello, friends. Okay, so we can get another trebuchet. I mean, Sir John, that time, only lost one trebuchet, which is... I mean, considering last time he lost most of his army, this time round, that's improvement, right? I would say that's a big improvement. So good job. Good job, John. You're actually not that high level, are you? I guess you can grab that, because that's questing night stuff. Perfect. And Telsian survived. Holy shit. Have Foe Seeker. Do you have a vow? I haven't given you a vow. Rank up 5 times. Sure, let's do that. Let's also give you some stuff now that you've survived. So, let's give you the Gold Sigil Sword. Let's give you Gambler's Armor. Let's give you Dragonbane Pennet. Let's give you the Potion of Strength. And a Court Jester. And a Hedge Wizard. And a Servant. And a Vagabond. I mean, that's a hell of a group of guys to have behind you. We can give you nothing. What about hand weapon? Have a Sword of Battle, sure. There we go. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. I mean, we're still... I think we still get lady points from... Lady points? Lady points from battle anyway, I think. I'm not 100% sure, though. Can we see... Pyrrhic victories close. Yes, we do get them for victories. So that's not bad. We can head to, there's probably Skaven settlements down here, so we'll go and burn those to the ground. And that'll be fine, I guess. And good. And then we can get some more chivalry, because I need more. I need to be more chivalrous. It's difficult in this world where everyone's having a big loving. But, you know, we can do it. We can do... Maybe I should send...
Do you know who I am?
Yes, I should send Henk. You should get some questing knights, really. Can I get questing knights here? Oh, I can. I think Knights of the Realm are just worse questing knights, aren't they? They've got better charge, but worse everything else. So let's get rid of you. And get you. Is that enough? Maybe... I feel like questing knights the way forward. I mean, Grow Knights are super expensive, so we're not going to get those. But questing knights I like. Questing knights I like. Okay, otherwise, I think we're pretty good, actually. I think we're... Actually, do I have any... You know, I keep forgetting I've got these guys that I can recruit. So that's Knights Errant. They're not very good. The Beast Slayers of Bastogne. You know what? That could be quite useful over here.
For Britonia, for the lady.
If I was in a province, I could fucking recruit them!
We have seized the day.
Yes, we have!
My deeds are legend.
It's fine. It's fine.
Forward then.
Let me guess. Rat holes? Yep, lots of rat holes. Big old rat holes. I wouldn't be surprised if these were all rat holes as well. Are they? Yeah, they're rat holes. I can see warpstone. I wonder if I shouldn't have asked the dwarves to get stuck in, because actually they're probably going to kill everyone, and that's not what I really want. I need to kill guys. I need the chivalry. If there's no one left to kill, if there's no evil left in the world, how can I be chivalrous? It'll be a waste of time. May as well go home and make pots. Actually, that sounds quite nice. Almshouses. Good. Poor people need to be worked until they die. Let's get subsidized tools. Because no, wait. What do I want? I want this one, don't I? Because I want encourage fanaticism. Perfect. Is that what I want? More leadership and charge bonus, more armor for knights, weapon strength for sword infantry, and all knight units. More melee attack and defense for knight. I kind of want to go that way, don't I? Yeah, fuck it. Let's get haste stalls. Haste stalls it is. Indeed. Okay, you're coming over here. Right. Okay, so we want to.
Yes.
If I now.
In Bretonia's name,
If I do this,
we must rest.
I can't recruit. No problem. Okay.
I require your
Let's go back to my territory, recruit the units that I should have recruited,
Lord of Bretonia.
because I'm a fucking idiot. We've got 2 trebuchets. Do I want more trebuchets? How long is it going to take to recruit them? 4 turns. Oof. No, I can't be bothered with that. It seems like a lot of work. Yeah? Maybe. Let's go with that. Right, you're still recruiting. You're over there. Shall we peace out with? I feel like we declared war on the lizard men, and now I'm thinking, is that a good idea? It might give the dwarves someone to like murder while I'm trying to go and kill the rats before they do. So let's peace out with them. I mean, if we need to, we can always kill them later. You know, it's options, right? We're just giving ourselves options while we worry about how we're going to find evil people to kill.
in the lady's name.
Oh god, the Warhead of Chaos is dead. Puppets of Chaos are dead. Yeah, it's not looking good for the Forces of Chaos, I'll be honest. In a world, I mean, the Warhammer world is supposed to be, you know, super dark, super grimdark. It's supposed to be rubbish. Everyone's supposed to be evil. You know, your next door neighbour's probably a Chaos worshipper, which is
Pathetic Skaven rabble.
exactly probably why they keep trying to get you to put your keys in a bowl and come over. But
Guardian.
in this particular version, apparently the good guys kicking ass. I mean, the problem is, in Mortal Empires, that always seems to be the case at the moment, doesn't it? I mean, look at it. Look at all the sea of happy green faces, and occasionally the odd red. I mean, the vampires are fucked. They're getting their ass kicked. The vampires are fucked. The dark elves equally looking fairly fucked. Maybe there's some evil in Lustria. I might send Henk over to Lustria just to go and have a peek and just see if maybe we can find some evil to purge. Let's go, Henk. Go for it.
Precedes me.
You're going to go and sail over and see if you can find some evil to defeat. Good. You go do that. We do have
Protector of the realm.
this dickhead over here. Now, I'm going to declare war. I'm not going to call my allies to help because I want to do this by myself. Come back here. I need to defeat you for the lady, you bastard.
Lady.
Come back here and sit still. I need to purge the fuck out of you.
Defender of the weak.
Okay, Alith has been discovered. Not a big problem. The Doomtide. Yeah, well, they're good. Okay. Well, we were actually assaulted,
Repanse de Lyonesse.
but not very hard. Right, okay, good. So let's come down here and find rats.
Show no fear. Preserve yourself.
Shock. We'll just auto-resolve that one, because... Right, and raise...
Will you?
Goods. Okay, that's
I listen.
that's good. That's a little bit of purging going on. That's good. Let's get Woundmaker. Henry has all the skills in the world, so we'll make him a specialist, sure. And Thyracina is going to... I don't know, steel technology? Someone keeps asking, could I go and like steal a whole bunch of technology and buff up my research rate? And yes, probably, but it would be a really... Yes, it's not a bad tactic, but I just can't be bothered, basically.
In the lady's name.
It's basically because it takes a lot of effort to like move all of those agents every single turn, and I just get bored of doing it. Which means that yes, it's a good tactic. It's just not one I want to do, really. I could probably get a lot of research done with that.
This victory is just one step.
Okay, good. Now, I don't... Is there more Chaos Fleets turned up? If so, Henk probably can't take them all on. So let's be a little bit cautious here. We can always run away. I think we're right at the edge of where they could potentially attack us from, so I think we're probably fine. We've got a nice big garrison there. We've got the Grail Chapel, so we get some Grail Guardians for defense, just in case we need to. Don't know where that Dark Elf army's wandered off to, but they'll probably be back at some point. They're pretty fucked though, so we've got the Lost Plateau down here, which we can purge for some more chivalry. I mean, we're almost there. We're getting our chivalry up. It's looking pretty good. I think we can make it, just about. But I feel like it's going to be a close thing. Gifted children. More recruit rank for damsels. More recruit rank for paladins. Train them yourself. And Queek. Where's Queek? Queek's back already. Oh, there he is. Sneaky little sneak. Okay, you're running away, which is...
Yes.
To be
Time to march.
To be expected. I'll come down here and burn the Lost Plateau because that'll give us a little bit more doobry whatsits. And I guess we're going to go and I think this place is probably...
Glory awaits.
This is probably rat holes, would be my guess. So we'll go there, we'll burn that down, that'll all be fine. Henk has yet to find any Chaos guys, which is a surprise. Sail to the wreck. It's some baddies. I'm going to put on the middle ones, because why not? And Unbreakable. I guess on, like, you? Sunken Booty! I'll have a bit of booty. You know me. I like big booty, and I cannot lie. Okay, let's head back, get a little bit of replenishment. Henk leveled up as well, which is all good. Let's... Oh, gotta give him a Royal Pegasus. Don't pretty well too. Let's go for... Battle Pilgrims, yes. Our thin front line. And Madeline, you're going to get regrowth, because that's pretty good. And you are getting Woundmaker. Perfect. Right. Okay, so, you know, it's kind of working. We're getting there. Once we hit 1,200, then we can do the Errantry War, which I'm going to be honest, should be fairly straightforward. And if we need any more chivalry, well, I mean, we won't get them for raising the Lizardmen settlements, but we can always just go to war with Krokgar and just kill him for a little bit of chivalry. I can just basically ring him out for any little bit of chivalry we can get for beating up a bunch of goody two-shoe lizards. That seems like the way forward, I guess. But that'll have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.